You see that lovely Malibu penthouse? Well, that's where I live with Tony Stark. Normally, it has a beautiful vista of the Pacific, but today, it has a fleet of gunships hired by the Mandarin to redecorate our lounge. He's the same villain that's been creating all kinds of chaos around town, even putting our friend Happy in the hospital. Guess he's not so happy now. Definitely not Tony's best decision giving our home address to a bunch of lava-blooded villains. On a positive note, at least his new Iron Man suit fits me snugly.
Get her, I'm gonna find a way around.
Tony! You're okay, right? We need to get you out of here right now. See, this is why I don't like it when you bring your work home with you.
YouTube, welcome to the latest LEGO Marvel Avengers episode. Like the previous episode, I'm going to be referring to this as DLC, even though it's more of a bonus level than DLC. But if you haven't figured it out yet, this is an episode based on Iron Man 3. Would have thought back in 2013 that it would take, what, 8 or 9 years for the Mandarin and the Ten Rings to come full circle?
This isn't the time for gifts, Tony. How
Not
is that
I.
gonna help us?
I was so bummed with that initial reveal
Oh, it's a robot. I
of
probably
Ben
should've
Kingsley
guessed.
as,
Can you
like,
control
Trevor.
it from your side?
I'm glad they fixed it in Shang-Chi, but yeah, man, it was so unnecessary. I also can't believe that 2013 was the last time we had a solo Iron Man movie. 10 years it's been, nearly. It's crazy. Kind of wish they had stretched them out a little bit more. They really just, I get it from a business perspective, but they really rushed to get Iron Man 2 out.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. That was weird, but surprisingly comfortable. Watch out for those helicopters, Tony!
The heck? Oh, of course. Right. I'm still convinced that we'll see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man at least one final time. How am I going to reach that? Does this break, you think? I feel like if it was gonna break, it would have broken. Maybe something on Pepper's side? Like this giant bear? Of course.
Here's a little holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin.
I'm also really surprised that they haven't put that kid, was it Harley? As, a newer Iron Man. Like, at the time it seemed like the logical choice, but now with Kang, you know, and I guess where they're going, potentially going with Kang, an Iron Lad, it's, yeah. Bit of a bummer. I'm looking forward to the Iron Heart series, which I'm guessing will come out at some stage this year, given they finished filming.
We thought it was over, but a final missile slip past. I watched in horror as the entire condo sunk into the abyss. Thankfully, Jarvis had managed to help Tony escape a watery end, but the suit had shorted out, leaving him stranded in Tennessee. Further adding to his troubles, the hot-headed villains happened to be visiting the area, and Tony's only ally was Harley, a local boy with a pretty mean potato gun. The pair were left with no choice but to take on the Flameheads together. Tony really should start keeping the rest of the Avengers on speed dial.
Ah, we'll be fine.
Whoa, that was so cool! I mean, you know, in a bad way. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. There are transformers around here that'll shut the power on. I accidentally did that. Twice.
I feel like I'm missing a little piece of the puzzle here. That'll do it.
There is no version of this where you come out on top. Don't worry about it, I'll fix it.
Oops. Up we go.
Hey, look! There's a transformer up here. Let's smash it and go. All right, that's one of them taken care of.
Man, I just looked down. I am so tangled up down here. I think that's the fastest I've ever done one of those. Oh, I can't reach it, no shot. Darn extremists. We're just pushing Harley along.
Yeah, that did it. The power's off. We can get past now, right?
Alright, that's coming along swimmingly.
For a second.
Man, these are the kind of Lego henchmen I like, the one-hit down guys. Where's that? No, yeah, there we go. This woman has a shot on her. And they didn't drop any hearts. Yay.
Oh man,
Ooh,
she was
pretzels.
angry. Like, really angry.
Croissants.
How is she even glowing like that?
Hot wings, you want a party? Come on, you and me, let's go.
You got a plan for this, right? It kind of feels like we're a little outmatched right now.
You'll see.
Whew, that was close. We've only got 1 health left. Run, run as fast as you can. Go rotisserie oven.
After some creative use of a microwave, Tony defeated the remaining extremis-fueled agents and headed off to take down the Mandarin. Then, things got complicated very quickly. The Mandarin turned out to be a washed-up British actor called Trevor, and the real villain was actually someone familiar. Not an ex-neighbor, but a nerd turned superhuman called Aldrich Killian. I've got to admit, he was looking much more suave these days. Killian only went and took me hostage, exposing me to extremis. He also kidnapped the president, too, and planned to serve him up like a roast turkey. Tony turned up to save the day, this time with Iron Patriot by his side, and his entire back catalog of Iron Man suits. The 10-year-old with the potato gun would have come too, but he had to tidy his room.
Fun fact for those of us in 2023, the main actress who plays Wednesday Addams in the Netflix series Wednesday was also in Iron Man 3, pretty sure, as the President's daughter. Keep that in mind next time you watch it.
Okay. What do we got here?
I don't remember a Hulkbuster armor. Thought they were flying tires then. you. That's a big build.
You wanted the Mandarin, Tony? Well, here I am. I am the Mandarin.
Here I am again on my own. What if I just did this? Huh? Huh? Nothing you can do. Let's get involved. Oh, 3 bits of heart health.
You can't win. You know that, don't
No
you?
War Machine, you gotta stay there, bro. I don't even think it's getting near us. Oh, that is.
You're only delaying the inevitable, Tony. Perhaps this will teach you to be nicer to people you randomly meet at parties.
I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a coward.
Killed our own teammate. That would have been such a good way to beat Aldrich. Sorry, guy, I'm busy.
You see? That suit was just like you. A failure.
Jarvis, do me a favor and blow Mark 42.
No!
Even after being cooked in an Iron Man suit, Killian was still up for another round. Luckily for Tony, I was in no mood for any more nonsense. Combining my terrifically toasty powers and an Iron Man repulsor, I flame-grilled the big geek. With that maniac out of the way, Tony celebrated by blowing up all his suits, promising to spend the holidays with me rather than with a screwdriver and an arc reactor. With the president now safe and sound, Tony promised to use his super genius to find a cure for the extremis enhancements, straight after we'd had a festive dinner. Oh, and after he'd had his shrapnel removed. Oh, and don't forget, he is Iron Man.
Alrighty guys, that brings us to the end of the bonus level Ready Aim Fire, basically Iron Man 3. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you have, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more LEGO Marvel Avengers to come. I'll see everybody on the next one. Bye!
Regular gaming.